what they're looking for because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I once adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out.
Girl, that tea is hot. Things are going to get messy now that Diddy's daughter Chance has spoken up. As you may know, Diddy hasn't been in the news much lately, at least not for his music. But now that his own family is speaking up the word on the street, is that things will change everything. Therefore, now is the time to ask CMS in light of all the controversy around these ever since those ludicrous accusations and the FBI raids. Everyone has been curious about what his children thought of it all. We're go to find out something amazing. So are you prepared for chances? Or this will blow your mind, made completely up in Diddy's world. And everyone is wondering if she would support her father or give us a few surprises that will leave us all in stitches. The 17-year-old daughter Diddy has determined that it's time to pour some tea on her father. Everyone shook their heads and warned others that tea will soon be served extremely hot.
Ava, I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. Please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets. And then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody. You want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids, and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So, just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I play with the kids. And I got permission from your mother, and say all of that. Just make it because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all four of us. And then I always come over.
Yeah. And it's Ava Brioni Combs.
Okay, everything is fine. Let's rewind a bit. And look at how things used to be between Diddy and his baby girl Champ before all this drama. When it went down, they were like the peas. And a pod, you feel me, the streets were always talking about how close they were showing up at red carpets together, all smiles. And stuff you see them on the gram, looking like the perfect daddy-daughter duo. Chance was always hyping up her pops, calling him her hero, and whatnot. It was enough to make you go and maybe even shed a little tear. But girl, you know how things can change real quick in celebrity world. 1 minute you're on top. The next year, well, you know her. So let's talk about how things might have gone south between Diddy and Chance, because with all these allegations fly around, it's got to be putting some strain on their relationship. Remember, when Diddy would post those cute videos of him and Chance dancing, or when he'd be all proud Papa Bear at her school events. Those were the days, right? But now, it's like crickets on social media. People are questioning what's actually going on behind closed doors because there are no longer any father-daughter dance-offs or proud Papa posts.
I give my opinion. I just want to say this before we get started, Art, is that, a lot of people think I came here to bring a black man down. And that's what I hear in the comments a whole lot. But it was nothing like that. A black man didn't cuss a dead man's mother out. A black man didn't set his friends up and put them in a situation where they couldn't come home to their families no more. A black man didn't reach back and help the people that helped them make it up the ladder. It was Puffy. You understand? I got tired of Puffy going on different platforms talking about how he loved the people that we was all with, how he loved the people that helped him, when in fact, none of that stuff was true. So my whole thing about it is, man, I appreciate your platform for letting me, voice my opinion. And like I said, opinions like an asshole. Some of these cats out here get paid for their asshole. I get paid to give my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, yeah, you just on here giving your opinion, man. I mean, you was one of the people that was real close to the situation, so why not?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So with that being said, right, the last interview me and you did was a day after the raid. And when you look at everything now, man, how you feel about everything? It's been like a week, you knowing Diddy, you being around Diddy. Could you ever imagine that his houses would get raided for sex trafficking?
Bro, you can't imagine no stuff like that. You understand? You can't think that, because back then he wasn't Brother Love. He was Puffy. All the way up until he became Diddy. So his behavior over the years has changed. And the behavior that he shows now and that he has shown by being Brother Love, I couldn't imagine that the police would be raiding him for sex trafficking? Nah, bruh. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him back then. He's a totally different person that he became. If you've seen him on other platforms, inviting men to party with him, inviting men to go shopping with him. You understand? That wasn't Puffy. That wasn't Diddy. That was Brother Love and Love.
How you feel about all the people that's wondering why haven't any of Diddy big name friends came out to defend him?
Because either two things that I believe. Either they know some of the stuff is true, either they took part in some of the stuff that happened, or they scared that it may mess up their brand. See, nobody wants to be in contact with anybody that allegedly was sex trafficking. You see what the WWF did to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was one of those people that was called for sex trafficking. We don't hear a lot about it because he gave up the company, he did what he was supposed to do, and he became Ghost. But now you see they trying to do the same thing to Puffy. They trying to make him or hip hop the face of sex trafficking, like they was going to do to WWF at one time. Because that was a big story. So a lot of his people that know him, a lot of the people that been in those parties and seen probably some unscrupulous shit that went down and was like, ooh, I was there. I hope they don't got me on tape. They feeling a certain way. So they're not going to speak on nothing until they've been approached with something. You got to realize when Homeland Security get their evidence together, they're going to send agents out. You understand? They might send an agent out to me. Yo, what do you know? What have you heard? What have you seen? What's been going on? You know what I'm saying? Did this happen when you was around him? Did this happen back in the day? That's what they're going to want to know. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to send investigators out. They're going to send people out for anybody that they can get some information from to help their case. So those celebrities ain't going to say nothing. You got your man Stevie J speaking on it right now. He'll be one of the first dudes that they'll probably pull to the side and say, yo, well, you say that your man, I heard you on TMZ said that he never did this and he never did that. But ain't this you? If those pictures or those films or anything like that exists. You know what I'm saying? That's what they pay those agents to do. So, of course, I don't believe that none of the people who are his celebrity friends is going to speak or say nothing until they're either contacted or they know what they really got.
Now to add that possibility, as a teenager, you are aware of how moody teens can be combined that with some serious family conflict, and you have a recipe for some serious issues with chills word on the street. Is that father she might be uncomfortable with all the attention she is receiving, and not in a good way. However, since Chance has always been Diddy's little princess, as he himself has stated countless times, she must be hitting Diddy, where it hurts for speaking out about the same girl who used to defend her father online whenever haters came for him. Now that she's the one spilling the tea, that a plot twist that no one saw coming. So what change did Chance see something here? Or is she just tired of the drama surrounding her family name? Because let's face it, being a communication professional is difficult these days. Everywhere you turn, there's another headline, a rumor, a raid. And now that Chance has broken her silence, you have to wonder if this is the end of Diddy's favorite father-daughter relationship. And if we see them back on the red carpet anytime soon, you know how it is in Hollywood. When family drama spills into the public, it's never pretty.
Thoughts over here on the video of Diddy where he brings out the little girl who he says he adopted. What were your thoughts when you saw that video, and what's your opinion on what it's really about?
Play that for me, John, so people know what I'm talking about. Because everybody only played the small version. Play the whole version and then y'all understand.
As we finish off, you go, Justin.
My name is Justin, aka Just Glow. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm about that action, and I'm about raising money for the healthcare people. And we're just so blessed and thankful, and thank y'all for supporting us today. Yeah.
Damn boy. Okay. What up, y'all? I'm Quincy. I want to say thank y'all for rocking with us. What you got? Sorry. I'm a Gemini. For everybody wondering. And thank y'all so much for just, tuning in with us. We felt the energy. We saw the comments. Let's keep it going. This is, we wanted to do this to just wake everybody up in a way of just, in a loving way. So I hope everybody have a happy Easter. Jesus is risen. Anybody else?
Yeah. Everyone, introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs. Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids and I got permission from your mother and say all of that. Just make it because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all four of us. So. And
6
then
months.
I always come over.
Yeah.
And
it's Ava Brioni Combs.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Jessie, and I'm a Sagittarius, the best sign in the world. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chance. I'm a Cancer, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching.
You all think that Chance Happened the Opportunity is now Available Communications PY, who has a newborn daughter of his own, recently made a comment that has everyone's jaw drop in the streets are buzzing with activity. And I can promise you that it's beyond anything anyone could have anticipated rather than just coming forward with the information show went on Instagram Live appearing Solomon All and began talking about her father. At first, everyone thought she was going to stand up for him, but that's not at all what happened. Chance didn't just come out swinging. Instead, she came out composed as if she had been practicing her speech in front of the mirror. People on the street speculated that what she was talking about might be related to the numerous accusations made against Diddy. But no one could be certain this opportunity came at the perfect moment, just as everyone was starting to lose interest in the Died Drama Bam. Chance started out by saying, "I love my dad, but you..." No, when somebody starts a sentence like that, things are about to get messy. She continued by revealing that she has been struggling with the truth for some time now. Can you believe our girls have been keeping secrets now?
Okay. There was a song by the Floaters back in the day that we grew up on. Float, float on. Y'all remember that? And my name is Larry, and I'm a Sagittarius. And I like a woman who loves everything and everybody. That's pretty much what he was doing, y'all. And this young lady was used to doing. I know he had his other kids doing it and saying all of that. But y'all see what he said? Did y'all really catch what he said? He picked me up off the streets. 1 minute, then he goes and say, because I was on the streets, living on the streets. Then the next minute he's telling her, oh no, say your parents' name, you know, your other parents' name. That's the confusion right there, just in those statements. But a billionaire picking up a little white girl off the streets and adopting her and calling her his own to come home and play with my kids? Oh, man. Y'all can't see this is trafficking? Okay, all right. Okay, he just helping out a nice little white girl that needed a family. Okay. Okay. Come on, y'all. Y'all smarter than this. Y'all smarter than this. The way that young girl was talking and looking in the camera and all of that, she had did it before. They were doing that. That's how you shop people to pedophiles and people. We know she used the name of a person. Y'all know what they say about people that are Sagittarius. They freaky as a motherfucker, right? So when she said that was her sign. Or Scorpios, Sagittarius and Scorpios, okay, y'all don't know. All right. Oh, man, that's the most damaging thing I done saw to law enforcement. Let them find out her name is on one of those flights out of the country. Why y'all think they subpoenaed everybody that was on that plane and everybody that was traveling with him on planes, and he took her across a state line? Y'all just don't know, man. This trafficking, the sex trafficking. It's crazy. He needs help. He needs help. And like I said, I'm not going to shit on him just yet. Because if there's 1 or 2% chance that he's innocent of all of the accusations that we all making on him on YouTube, all the companies that's making him sell his stocks and disassociating themselves with him. I've been seeing lately a lot of people like Ed Lover and was it my boy Luke and all of them. Benzino, I told y'all about, y'all heard me say that on Vlad, has been coming to his defense lately Floyd Mayweather. Did y'all hear what 50 Cent said about Floyd Mayweather for coming to his defense? I'll tell you that 50. I love that nigga. It's something about 50.
The real issue is that although everyone is buying for say while the tea is steaming hot, Chance says she's ready to reveal the whole truth, she hasn't given us all the details just yet, leaving us to wonder when will be the right time to learn more. The internet went crazy trying to figure out what Chance was talking about. Was it her siblings or other famous kids? Or was it something even bigger? Chance said something that no one saw coming. She looked directly into the camera and said, "I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for all the other children who've been silenced, girl. Everyone is wondering what will happen next and whether Diddy will respond. Are her siblings supporting her or saying that this is the beginning of a new family drama?" Chance's comments about Common Collected have people thinking that she has receipts or actual hard proof of something significant. If that's the case, Chelsea could be in serious trouble. This isn't your typical father-daughter argument. This is significant and has the potential to completely alter everything.
I want to get into this real quick, man, before we really even get started into this. And it's because something I seen today. This girl, Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy. But it touched me crazy, man, because the hurt that I seen in her voice, in her, she crying, man, and she worrying about what this dude could do to her and what he has done to her. Man, listen here. I want to let this young lady know, and I know this is not the place for it, brother, but please allow me to say this to her, man. You know what I'm saying? I started this battle long time ago. And the situation is that, bruh, we already won. This was some spiritual that Pop, the spirit of Pop, the spirit of Big, the spirit of Miss Jones, the spirit of Wolf, all the people that he has done wrong, you know, so Black, all the people that he has done wrong, bruh, is coming to light. We already won this spiritual. What we going through right now with these trials and everybody, you know, with this financial situation and everything like that, all that is superficial. That's the physical part of it. The spiritual part of it was won because Big, Pac, Wolf Mother, all the people that he did wrong, bruh, you understand? They already won the battle where we were supposed to win it at. So now we just going through the physical part of it, man. And I want that girl to know, man, that she ain't got to fear no man. She ain't got to fear him, nobody else, man. Whenever she needs, you understand? Whenever she needs somebody to travel, to go with her, to make sure she all right, you know, I'm a phone call away, man. I'm a phone call away. And you know, go ahead with your questioning, man. I just had to get that out, man. Cause that girl touched a lot of people, man. Because all she wanted to do was write music, make music, and show her talent and her love to the people, man. And then she got to feel this way, be fearful and scared of her life and stuff like that. Ma, I ain't scared of no man. You understand? I ain't scared of no man. Nobody that got to put their pants on the same way I do. Not at all.
As a result of Chan's shocking remark and the messy fallout, which is worse than a toddler eating spade tea, the internet went crazy. However, as soon as Chance finished stealing all that piping hot tea, social media went crazy. Trust me when I say that bombs have been dropped in tea is everywhere. I'm referring to the viral videos that went viral throughout the whole evening. Fans of Diddy and his baby girl have always had something to say, and sometimes their opinions have been true. Some are even willing to ride or die for Diddy, believing that Chance must be confused or looking for attention. On the other hand, many others are supporting, saying things like, I always knew something was wrong with Diddy, and it's about time someone spoke up.
Don't make sense. How you wake up butt the F naked with two other men in the bed with Diddy and nothing happened? I think he was just trying to save face, man.
But do you think it's a possibility that he meant that, you know, Diddy will grope his, you know, butt, you know, instead of anus? I mean, because I'm trying to figure out how does that work, you know, somebody groping your anus.
You're going to say your butt. The lawyer would say, what do you mean? He would say, my butt cheeks. There's a such thing called butt cheeks. Your two cheeks. He said anus. The anus is the asshole. How did he get that far? Lil Rod, you gotta say no to Diddy sometimes. No, that shit ain't funny, man. But you gotta say no.
So from you reading the lawsuit, right, you feel like he had relations with Diddy?
When me being a former investigator, I think Lil Rod was trying to save face on certain things, that he had somewhat of a relationship, or he was doing some things with Diddy that he didn't want to really come out in that fashion, because there's no way that he gonna wake up and his anus is hurting and his genitals is all over the place, and he's in the bed after being drunk or drugged and saying nothing happened. And you think that Diddy gonna be in the bed with 3 other men and nothing happened? It doesn't sound logical. If we're reading and believing what he said in those papers. If you woke up in bed and you was drunk or intoxicated on ecstasy, on whatever drugs that they put in there, roofied you or whatever, and you not and you not feeling right, something is wrong. Wouldn't you say? Something is wrong. He didn't say we woke up with all my clothes. He said we woke up buck the F naked in those papers. So if he butt naked in those papers, it is what it is.
Right, I got you. But looking at this lawsuit, right, Little Rod, he alleges that, Diddy, he'll put his hands on him. But, when he'll put his hands on him, he'll disguise it as horseplay. But he felt like Diddy was trying to groom him, in a sense.
Well, with the horseplay situation, I used to see him do that with certain women. You understand? When he was mad, upset, or he was too old for this, but he would do that play fighting shit. You understand? So I can imagine him play fighting with Lil Rod. Cause, a lot of people could say what they want to say about Diddy. He got a knuckle game. He will fight you. You know what I'm saying? You his size, you understand something like that? Around your size, something like that, he would fight you. He had a knuckle game. He wasn't that dude that, like, people try to say he was some old scared ass nigga. Nah, he would fight you. You understand? So I could see with a person like Lil Rod, he probably was roughing him up, grabbing him, groping him, you know what I'm saying? Acting like he playing with him, but he actually want him to do what he want him to do. So, like I said before, that he did in the past. So when I read it from Lil Rod, I see he's doing the same shit he's doing in the future.
So he was doing this with females too back then when you was around.
Right. That's how him and Kim got into the fight. And he, play fight. He used to play fight with the pillows, like the pillow fight, that dumb shit like that. That's kid shit to me. But if that's the way they do, that's the way they do. You understand? He used to do it with Kim all the time.
So the horseplay was his way of grooming you in a sense.
Well, that grooming, that's some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't call it grooming back then. That his horseplay was a way of letting you know I could really hurt you if I wanted to. You get it? I could really hurt you. And that's what that kid probably felt. Yo, why he doing me like that? Oh, he just playing with you. No, he's letting you know if I turn this up, I could really hurt you.
And that was his way of trying to get you to be submissive to him.
Right. He's letting you know. He's putting in your mind. Listen here, bro. He's trying to put in his mind, we're playing now. But if I really want to turn this shit up on you, it's on. You ain't got no wins. So that kid is feeling, yo, listen here. In his mind, if you read the documents, in his mind, he was so scared that When he went to other people in the camp and say, why did he treat me? Why did he doing this and doing that? They say, oh, he just playing with you because he love you. He like you. He was, no, he was trying to instill that fear in you that he had in you. And he won.
Let's talk about Diddy's image. Now it's taking a beating worse than a Pia at a birthday party. People are criticizing everything he's ever done, including charity events, inspirational posts, and the whole love thing he constantly brings up the streets, are also speculating that Diddy's career may be in jeopardy because, well, you know how it goes in the music business. And let's not even talk about the celebrities. Some are probably quiet because they worry about getting entangled in the mess, but others are making cryptic posts left and right. Some people have already expressed their intention to cancel him, saying they won't purchase his merchandise or stream his music anymore. However, the reality is that this is a family drama with long-term consequences. One day you're the news, the next you're history. Not only is everyone concerned with Diddy's profession, but they also wonder about Diddy's other children and whether they will stick with or abandon their father. Diddy's ex-girlfriend must be watching all of this and wondering why I told everyone about it.
I actually thought that he put Big in a situation and thought that the individuals who was going to come to do something to Big would have did something or try to do something to Big. I don't believe, I'm trying not to believe that he had anything to do with Big's death. I think that the people who was trying to kill Puff killed Big.
After that, some time passes, Puff still lived. Are you shocked that, like, he still was able to continue to thrive and grow after so much animosity was being presented towards him?
Well, Puff was built for that. You understand? Puff's mother trained him to be a superstar or in the industry, whether it been a model or a dancer or singer or whatever like that, whatever his talent would have been. So for him to come back from there, I think that he had no other reason. He had to. He had the blueprint. Big had gave him the plan.
Gene, let me ask you, are you surprised that, we're about to have a trial with Tupac's murder, but Biggie's murder is still unsolved, may go unsolved? Are you surprised with that?
No, I'm not surprised because the LAPD has suppressed all the evidence and they know who killed Big already, brother. I have not told a lie. When I tell the people that they had the picture of the Muslim, me and Puff in the same picture. You understand? Walking up to Puff van. But they had his face distorted. They know they got those pictures. The FBI agent, Phil Carson, said he saw the same picture. Then when he went back to review it, the picture was gone.
It seems like they're trying to rewrite history or something because of how much attention Diddy is receiving from the media. Every gossip website, news channel, and other outlet is talking about him. And it's likely that they're digging up old interviews and breaking down everything Diddy has ever said about his kids. What's really getting people talking, though, is the legal aspect of things. Some people are speculating that statements to make could result in some very serious investigations. One thing is certain, this Diddy drama is far from over. Keep an eye out and listen carefully because there's probably a lot more drama to come. I refer to court cases involving police involvement. What will happen to the K's family next? The whole thing feels like we're watching a real-life Law and Order Celebrity Edition episode. The million-dollar question is, will they stay together or will this break them apart? Will we see more of Diddy's kids come out or will Chance go it alone? There are a lot of speculations circulating around the streets about what will happen to Diddy and his children next. Will this be the beginning of a new child or the end of their empire? No one knows for sure, but everyone has theories.
See, they didn't know who they was dealing with. They didn't know that I had a memory like a fucking elephant and I was not going to forget anything that happened. I wrote that in my second book. Exactly what went down during that interview. You got people around here telling lies. This is the guy he picked. No, I don't. Run the tape. The tape will tell you they asked me, do any of these guys on this photo look like him? And I said, nah. He said, anybody look close like the guy, something like that on this photo? I said, he looks something like him, but it's not him. That's what I said. Anytime you do a lineup and you point somebody out, what do the cops make you do? They make you initial it or sign under the picture that you said that. They seen a circle, say, this is the one he picked. No, I didn't. Not one of the detectives who was on that thing said I picked anybody in the lineup. I just said he looks something like him, but it's not him.
Damn. It's crazy because, documentaries come out. I know police have spoken. It's one of those things to where we might get some, I don't want to say closure, but with QPD coming up, that might open up light to Tupac. I'm just curious. We're about to fast forward to what Diddy got going on. Gene, you started talking about, let's say, a few years ago, about just your life in the industry. Are you concerned about the feds wanting to come sit down and talk to you about, hey, we need you as a character witness about some situation that may have happened back, during your heyday?
Some situation back during my heyday.
They want to talk to you about things you have seen.
You have to be more specific than you are, sir.
Let's get to it. The feds want to ask you certain questions about what you may have seen, and they want you as a character witness to speak on and testify against Diddy.
To testify against Diddy?
Correct.
About what?
About anything you may have seen. No, not even testify yet. They want to bring you in for question about what you may have seen. Is that a thing?
What I can say to you, sir, is that being an officer myself, they don't bring you in to question you about what you may have seen. They question you about what they already know you have seen.
That's the feds.
And what you say. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way I would know that. You understand? But what I can tell you is that, can Puff be erratic? Yes, he can. You've seen that. Can he be, does he have a monstrous behavior sometimes? Yes, he have. You've seen that. You understand? Can he be threatening and abusive? Yes, he can. You've seen that. So, bro, I went on MTV in 99, VH1 in 2001, 2011. Everything that y'all just now hearing, I've been told it to them. I've been said it. They got tapes and they could go back and say, well, he didn't say that. He didn't. They got 5 hours. Y'all getting an hour. They got 5 hours, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? Both of those places, VH1 and MTV. I was in the Silhouette because I was working still as an officer. And I didn't want to lose my job. When Miss Wallace brought me over, Puff told her, I don't know Gene Deal. I told Miss Wallace everything till she was crying and told me to be quiet. She didn't want to hear no more. About the night her son died and what was going down and what I told Puff and what I said to Big, the whole 9 yards. How I pulled him out the car, all that. So, bruh, this is nothing new to me. This is just post-traumatic stress that I constantly live through. And I talk about it to get over it and get me through the night. I'm not a drug abuser. I'm not a drug addict. You understand? I'm not an alcoholic. It's a good thing that I found YouTube, and I found certain things other than sitting on a couch.
The streets are speculating that some significant changes may be approaching, but the real question is, will Diddy as we know him end, or will he return stronger than before? Some people are suggesting that Diddy might try to make amends by trying to win things over or making a big family announcement. Others are suggesting that this could be the start of a nasty legal battle. Imagine Diddy in court trying to defend himself to a judge. The tea would be overflowing. And let's not forget about Diddy's business empire.